long story short, I sold my business up in PA that was rocking and rolling to take another chance, you know, and everybody said, why are you going to South Florida? You're a big fish in a small pond. You're like, there's a million trainers down there. And yeah, they were right. You know, and there was a lot of trainers down here, and I knew that because of the competition. There's a gym on every block, it feels like, corner, exactly. But for me, you know, there's only one Brennan. There's only one Octavio. And, you know, everybody's like, there's a million of you down there, but no, there's only one me.
Athletes, entrepreneurs, and those who've embraced the necessary change for the better. They've endured, discovered, rebuilt. But what about you? Are you waiting for life? Or is life waiting for you? This is the Come Up.
What's up? Octavio here with the Come Up. Today, man, I got my brother, old friend, man, Mr. Brennan, bro.
Go back, man. What's up, y'all? Good to be here.
Thank you for coming, man. It's been a minute. I've been wanting to do this for a while.
I know.
So what's good, bro? Let's talk to me. So, for you guys that don't know, Brennan is one of the owners of Get Fit Academy. The man, the myth, the legend. Yep. I consider him a close friend, but not only that, I think he's the best hype man in the game when it comes to a 30-minute group training. You own that.
Yeah.
That's your wheelhouse. No one comes close to you.
This is the most calm you ever can see me, by the way. By the way.
No, we'll put some clips in there about how you teach.
We'll put some clips in? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
For me, man, I just, I've always lived with passion. I mean, exactly what my shirt says. You know, I've always believed in myself, and it all started from folding towels in a laundromat at the age of 12 years old to help my mom and my sister to playing football and being a defensive captain and being coachable and being able to learn and be around the family and the community. So, you know, all that, like I've been saying, I'm a product of my experiences. And that's what I am, dude. And
I like it, man. I like it. But let's talk about the story, dude, because I know you're not from here.
No.
So let's get back to it, man. I know you're from.
Yeah, I was born and raised in New York, and then I got New York. Yeah, born and raised. Go Giants. Yeah, and then I was recruited by a coach in high school who, you know, I had my dad there, but he wasn't there always growing up, and I had a coach from Pennsylvania who recruited me in high school and went and lived with a family and left my 10th grade year. So I left my mom, my two sisters, and, you know, believed in myself and trust in energy in the universe that was my calling. And went to Hazleton, Pennsylvania, good old Hazleton, the Poconos. Played football there, all-state linebacker, great grades, and I got accepted to Penn State University. And that's when my love for fitness and kinesiology, movement science, that's what I went to school for. So movement science. But it all started with, you know, my fitness journey. You know, everybody has a story behind their passion and what they love to do.
Man. That's why we're here.
So, you know, I went through my fitness journey where I was this all-state linebacker in high school, and then I went to college and I put on the freshman 30, not 15, Octavio, freshman 30.
I got you 30.
So I
know what that feels like.
I put on 30 pounds, man. I made the team, and it just wasn't for me. You know, I wanted to concentrate more on school and my schoolwork, and then I gained 30 pounds. And then one day, you know, there's that aha moment in everybody's lives when you just look at yourself in the mirror and you say, enough is enough, you know? Like, I'm gonna stop talking about I wanna lose weight, I'm gonna look like this frat boy, I wanna have his energy. I mean, I always had energy, but you know, I wanna have a little more confidence. Right. Because when you change from who you used to be, you know, it's striking, you know? So I went through my fitness journey and I said enough is enough, and I lost 30 pounds. I hit the gym every day. I changed my lifestyle. And, you know, good old George Foreman grill. Thank God for the George Foreman grill. A lot of grilled chicken all day, every day from the freezer. And yeah, man. And then graduated with kinesiology. I went to PA school. And that's what my mom wanted me to be, is a physician assistant. You know, my age, I'm 33. Back in the day, everybody wanted you to be a doctor.
Right.
You know, so graduated and went to PA school, and then I realized it just wasn't for me. I wanted to change people's lives, not through medication, but through fitness, through health, through motivation. Then I started my own LLC called Get Fit Fast LLC. That's where Get Fit originated, right there. Okay. Yeah. So started Get Fit Fast LLC, and
in Pennsylvania.
In Pennsylvania, yep.
Okay.
And it's scary. It's scary to get kicked out of your house by your mom because you didn't want to be a physician assistant and living on a frat house couch for about my first year after I graduated from college and dropped out of PA school. And you just got to trust in yourself and who you are and your abilities. And I started my own little LLC boot camps. I worked for Planet Fitness. I worked for another Browns gym. I worked in 4 different gyms. Plus, I rented out a studio. It was a ballet studio in downtown Scranton, Pennsylvania. Downtown Scranton, Pennsylvania, I rented out a ballet studio, and I started little small group fitness trainings, and including that with outdoor boot camps, and it just exploded, man. And I'm blessed that I brought the energy every day. I was teaching, 30 classes a week in the ballet studio and outside, and the work ethic that's been distilled in me since I've been young, folding towels in a laundromat at the age of 12, really paid off. And long story short, I sold my business up in PA that was rocking and rolling to take another chance, and everybody said, why are you going to South Florida? You're a big fish in a small pond. You're like, there's 1 million trainers down there. And yeah, they were right. And there was a lot of trainers down here, and I knew that because of the competition. There's a gym on every block, it feels like, corner, exactly. But for me, there's only one Brennan. There's only one Octavio. And everybody's like, there's 1 million of you down there, but no, there's only one me, with the passion, with the energy, with the drive, with the work ethic, and the belief in yourself. So I moved down here about 6 years ago. And,
I remember.
I
met you.
Entrepreneur, sold my business, and thank God someone let me borrow $5,000, one of my clients, to move down here to get me on my feet for the first 3 months. Mm-hmm. And I told him I had to pay him back in 6. I told him I'll pay him back in 3. And I was blessed that I moved down here and I joined Slash Fitness. Big shout out to those guys for taking me in and helping me grow my brand and, help me be able to keep doing what I love, which was fitness and motivation and changing people's lives through mind, body, soul. Yeah, so then I moved down here, and then long story short,
you were also part of Live X as well.
Yes,
I was part of that team as well.
That's where I was going. So I joined Slash, and then after that, I joined Live Exercise, which was in this awesome online workouts where people tweeted you during your workouts, and that's where I met you, buddy. That's where I met my boy.
That's where it started. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was working for Impact. You were working for Slash,
yeah. And then we met up at LiveX.
And it was fun. You were the dumbbell guy, I was the toning guy, and it was just fun, man. Good stuff.
Yeah.
And how has it evolved? I mean, dude, look at us, right? So it's
Yeah.
So talk to me about walking through fear, because I know about 1.5 years ago, we ran into each other in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Right? So you were like, hey, man, I'm growing. I need to take the next step forward. But I want to know about that next step. Like, what was going through your head? The fear, the doubt. You know, like, hey, man, I'm going to leave this platform that I've had my whole, while here in Florida. 6 years.
Yeah.
I have a following there. That's my crew.
Yeah.
And now you're like, you know what? It's time for me to grow,
So that, I was a little nervous, but at the same time, I wasn't, because I hit my 5-year plan. And that's my number one recommendation for everybody that's listening right now. You have to have a 5-year plan. And I had that 5-year plan before I moved down here. And then once I moved down here, my 5-year plan was to open my own gym.
Okay.
My own group fitness, functional training facility, where it was classes and like a one-stop shop. And I've always had that vision, Right. So when I hit my 5-year plan and I started looking around, and I ran into my boy right here.
So
I'm blessed, man. I went all over, and not everybody accepted me. They're like, oh, you're just going to come here and try to take my business or whatever. It is what it is. It's the industry. It's
very egotistic.
Yes. And that's the number one thing. If people say, what do you hate about fitness? I hate that, local gyms, look at each other as enemies when we all have the same mission, is to change people's lives through fitness and health, and there is no competition. There's more than enough people down here that we could change their lives,
Yeah, no, I think everybody wants to be better, but, of course, when money's an issue.
Yeah.
They all see it as competition, or, what are we going to do different? What separates you from them? Or are you going to dip in their pond? So it's competitive.
It is,
sure,
yeah.
Man, So is the life.
Yeah, that's the truth. So back to
that's why people have a lot of issues with how we do business. Right?
Very true. I agree. So
I meet you in the parking lot. You're like, dude, I want to do this.
Yeah. So I did my 5-year plan, and during those 5 years, when I first moved here, the first 2 years, I went out to every single happy hour, whether it was pretending to drink, whether it was to have a drink. 2 straight years from Jupiter down to Miami. I mean, when I'm telling you, it was a different place. I can show my face and my energy and talk about my passion for fitness and health and changing people's lives and handing out business cards for 2 years. That I ran into 3 investors. So I had 3 investors, and when I hit my 5-year plan, I chose the one that I knew that I could trust, and that was my boy. And I ran into you in the parking lot, and I said, "Hey, man, I'm looking for a place to take everything I've been building to the next level, and I'm blessed to have you in my life. That you gave me that platform, and you gave me your space, and I know it was your baby, but that's the great part about you, and I hope everybody understands what kind of heart you have, to help people."
No, it just worked out, man. It was good stuff because the energy was great. It was meant to happen, right?
Yeah,
so,
I agree. Yeah.
An opportunity arose for me to take over the top, basically the first floor of, move from 3 to 14,000.
Yeah.
You were looking for something from 3 to 5,000, and I was like, dude, you know what? You go after it, I'll go after it. But I think the synergy was that, we don't see it as competition, right? So wait, you're gonna let another gym open right down there? I was like, yeah, I want it in my building because we want to be the best. Right. We want to be the one-stop shop.
Right, exactly.
Of Boca, right?
Yeah. I completely agree, man.
Right, and we have totally different styles. We have a totally different business plan.
Yep.
But at the same time, we're just trying to help other people, right?
That's our mission.
That's it. So you start Get Fit Academy. You become,
Yes.
I know you've had a little experience, but then you get the reality of investment. You have the reality of putting everything together. Walk me through those first 6 months, man.
First 6 months, when it's your baby, I know.
Look at his face.
When it's your baby, and you're just opening it, and I wanted to build the right team, and that's what it's about. It's about building the right team and the people that you look into the eyes and they have the same vision as you and the same passion for fitness, for life, for living, for feeling people's souls, because that's what sets me apart from everybody else, and I'm sure there's trainers out there just like me, but for me, it's about the experience. Every time you walk into Get Fit Academy, I want you leaving on fire. I want you saying, that just changed my whole mindset for my day. I feel great. And the first 6 months, I didn't hire a trainer, to be honest with you.
I know you did.
Thank God I had an awesome assistant to back me up. Peyton, shout out to you. Love you. To help me on the back end of the business. And I was teaching 35 classes a week for 6 months straight. A lot of wear and tear on the body, but those are the sacrifices you have to make in order to make it, to be successful. It
takes hard work. People, I don't think, project, right? They're like, I want to be successful. I want to do this. Mm-hmm. But they're not willing to take the hits, right? They're not willing to put in the drive. They're not putting in the 5 a.m. calls. The
thing is, you can be and do and achieve any goal in life. It's just when you look at yourself in the mirror and the way you talk to yourself, and that's just me. I mean, call me a weirdo or not, but when I wake up every day, I look at myself like it's go time. You know what I mean? Because my motto is it's you versus you. It's not about anybody else. It's not about making any excuses. Well, this person and that person and this didn't happen because of this. No, it didn't happen because of you. And if you wake up every day with that mindset that you're going to get shit done, excuse my language, if you're going to get shit done, you will.
Okay.
So
the drive is there always.
So those first 6 months though were tough, and then we did a talent search in Boca, made it kind of like American Idol, made it fun, and we got trainers all over the place to come in and interview and put together a great team, and I'm blessed.
I think you have a great team.
Yeah.
So talk to me about the vision of Get Fit.
The vision of Get Fit Academy. I mean, I want them everywhere. I want them across the country. I mean, this is why I do this.
So you're going for the franchise model.
Franchise model, or right
licensing.
Right now, I get a big investor and I'm in charge of putting the puzzles in place and opening up Get Fits all across South Florida and in big cities across the country. And that's my vision, and I will not stop until we get there. It's just, I believe in the product because, there is no experience. I mean, we're like the Ritz-Carlton of fitness. I mean, you get a cold, wet towel with a lavender scent. I mean, you got hot yoga, you got hot Pilates, you got bar, you have hip-hop dance. I mean, you got vinyasa, you got hardcore yoga. I mean, heated yoga. You name it, you got it. Boxing, kickboxing. It's just, I can go down the list of what we offer at Get Fit, and, that's what sets us apart. Is that one-stop shop of fitness.
Yeah. You guys have it all.
So I do want to expand though. That's the mission. So get ready. We're coming, baby.
I like it. Talk to me about giving back.
Giving back, man. For me,
because you
that's
just did the
everything.
Bahamas.
Yes.
I love that.
Yep. For me, that's everything. I mean, we did Johnny Morris back last year. Big cancer, leukemia he was suffering from, and everybody's tweeting across the country. We put together a huge outdoor boot camp with vendors and raised, over $10,000. So that was awesome. Giving back is everything in life, because if you want good karma in your life, you have to give back. You have to care and be that person that could say something to someone that could change their lives. And that's what I wake up with every day. It doesn't just have to be charity. You could give back in anything, and I'm always like, hey, good deed of the day. That's whenever, I'll be at Walmart, the other day, this lady, her card wasn't working, and she's sitting there pulling out pennies, and I'm like, here's a $5 bill. And the change comes back, and she tries to give me the change. I'm like, keep the change. Mm-hmm. It's just, for me, you have to give back, and I'm blessed, and I really harp on all my success, okay, to who I am today is because of me giving back and saying the right things. And
energy comes back.
I mean, we're now 3 months in a row of someone trying our class, and after we do a mindset talk. If you don't know, we do a mindset talk at the end of every single class, where it's called Get Your Mind Right at Get Fit Academy. After your class, where you lay down and you lose yourself, and we're about 3-4 months in a row of people just trying class for the first time and coming up and crying, saying, "Thank you, I needed that."
Cool.
Like, I'm going through a breakup. I'm going through this hard times. I'm going through that. But, like I always tell everybody, pain is temporary. That's it. It's what you make of it. And if you don't understand that for every problem there's a solution, you're failing, So that's what I live by. I live by that. Yeah.
Talk to me about your routines, because I know you're a routine guy. Mm-hmm. You're a big nap guy.
Huge naps.
You exude so much energy.
Yep.
So a big question I have is like, dude, how do you keep up with that energy? Because me and you have completely different styles.
For sure.
Right? And totally get it. Mm-hmm. But I want to know, I think people deserve to know how your routine lets you have that. Because that's discipline, right? So you have to understand that you sleep. You got to get your sleep. You got to get your energy. You got to eat right. You got to do all this to maintain, to help. Right? So,
like, people are like, oh, man, you nap in the middle of the day? Like, millionaires don't ever sleep, blah, blah, blah. All these things, like, okay, yeah, that's great. I mean, do you really know their lifestyle? But here's mine. Mine is jumping around, teaching 20 classes a week, exerting more energy than anybody's ever done. I mean, I'm a hype man. I'm not in there just saying, great job, guys, good job. I'm hanging from TRX straps. I'm jumping over benches. I'm in your face. I'm, like I said, the experience. It's all about the experience. Right. So for me, it's all about nutrition. Facts. Nutrition, hydration, and sleep. That's it. I'm the most boring dude. You heard it here. I eat the same thing at the same time every day, Monday through Friday. Never change. Well, it's easy being my girl. It's easy being my girlfriend. It's easy because she food preps on Monday, and I eat the same things from Tupperwares every single night.
Well, and show me what that looks like.
So I wake up every morning and
tell me what time.
Yeah, wake up every morning, 4:15, 4:30. While I'm getting ready, I'm blessed, and I've said this on all my podcasts, blessed to have a girlfriend for the past 2 years that if I didn't, I would have to boil some eggs, but she makes me my breakfast every morning. She wakes up and sees me off every morning, and I'm not exaggerating. Every morning she'll wake up, 6 egg whites, 2 slices of Ezekiel toast, a little spinach, kale.
Something green.
Yep, something green always, give me some energy. Spinach, kale, and some turkey bacon. Boom, done. That's gone. Then,
that's at 4.
Yep. 3 hours later, protein shake. 3 hours later, same thing I eat for lunch, I eat for dinner. grilled chicken breast, chopped up with a little Mrs. Dash in there. Chicken, grilled chicken breast, either egg noodles, protein egg noodles, really good for you. Egg noodles, egg noodles. Yeah, egg noodles, baby. It's my stuff. Quinoa.
Okay.
Or just no carbs, but you got to get the carbs to give you energy. So I usually do egg noodles or quinoa with little kale, a little bit of Cholula hot sauce.
Little Cholula.
Shake it up in my Tupperware, and I'm good. And then 3 hours later, I'll do a little peanut butter sandwich, all natural. I do it right after my nap. I wake up and I eat my peanut butter sandwich. I'm peanut butter sandwich every single day, by the way, all day, every day.
That's your thing.
That's my thing.
Okay, that's what gets you through the afternoon.
That's what gets me through the afternoon. So I'll do that, give me a little sugars, and then go home and eat the same thing I eat for lunch. That's my day. But a lot of water.
Okay.
A lot of water.
So what time do you go to bed?
I go to bed. So since I do get my 1 to 2 hour nap.
Oh, it's a 2 hour nap.
It'll be from.
For you guys that know, that's not a nap. A nap is 15 to 45 minutes.
No, that is
2
not
hours is sleep time.
I'm getting some sleep. That's fast.
So
I'm out. It's an hour and a half. At the least, hour and a half. At the least.
Okay, I like
So I'm out from 2 to 3:30. Start waking the eyes. I'm out. Yep. And then I wake up. Boom. Wash the face.
Okay.
Back at it. Back at it till about 7:30. I'm home around 8:15, 8 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Then that's every day, baby. Eat my dinner. I'm in bed by 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So that's
But
the day.
there's something I really do admire about you and your girlfriend. You guys are always traveling together. So talk to me about that, because you guys have a great little balance. Like,
yes.
You do have a social life on weekends.
Yes. So we do travel. Once a month we'll pick up and go, and then we'll do staycations on like a Saturday, right after my booty fit class, and we're gone till Monday morning or Sunday night. And for me, from going out to, and I'm not tooting my own horn, I'm just being real, from going out in South Florida for 6 years, of marketing, because, people expect to put flyers down in places and pray that business is going to come in. It's not the way it works. Just give me a heads up. You have to make relationships. You got to look people in the eye and talk to them and tell them your passion for what you do. And for me, I've always made friends because I'm a sponge. I love listening and I love learning. And that's my biggest trait that I can be blessed to have, is that, I hear these conversations while I'm out, right? And I hear these conversations and people are arguing. Like, someone will say something, oh, well, I think this. And then the person that's listening will be like, well, I disagree. And then for the next 10 minutes, when they could be talking about positive and helping each other grow and just listening, the person's going to say no, and then they argue back and forth. Instead, it's Octavio, if he says something I don't agree with, I'm just going to listen. I'm like this, okay. And I'm going to take it in. And then when there's a topic that I'm like, I do agree with, I'm going to be like, yes. That aha moment, like, damn, I want to hear about that, because I need that, because you could change my life with one thing you say, So with going out every weekend, I know too many people, man. I don't have that mind where I can get away from fitness and get away from my job, because you have to. If you don't have a time or a moment to get away, to be free with yourself, you'll never perform like the way I do, where I wake up and I'm a passionate dude every single day, a savage. Because once Monday morning comes and I come back and I feel like I did a vacation, even though I stayed one night at a hotel down in the Keys, and I come back Monday morning, I'm like, whew.
Let's go. That's what I needed.
But if I'm around it where people are asking me, hey, I've been meaning to come to your gym, I'm like, okay, I know you've been meaning, but you'll come when you're ready. And that's what I tell people. I hear it all the time. Oh, I've been meaning to come to your classes. You're not ready yet.
Sure.
You're not ready to change your life. You're not ready to change your mindset and take the next step in your life. But I'll be here when you're ready, Exactly. And so that's why I like to get away, man. I like to have that balance and just enjoy myself and be free. Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about something else. What are the big tips you give your clients that are just starting out? They're coming back. They just gained the freshman 30.
Okay.
Because the majority of your clientele are females.
Very true.
Right. What about, you would say about 70%?
70% is about right. Yeah.
70% are females.
Yep.
And they're getting ready for something. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
And what do you get them through? Because for what I do, because 75% of my clients are females as well.
Right.
Like, look, you gotta get out of your head. Forget about it. let's start. Step one. What do you tell them?
Step one, and I'm just gonna relate back to what I said earlier is, are you ready? That's it. And that's the first. Yeah.
Let's get that.
But for me,
they show up.
For me, it's mindset. You have to, like, for me, the way I do it, I have to get in their heads because I have to make sure that I hold them accountable. Because
that's what they're paying you for.
Right, exactly. But some of them, and we have those clients where they just
want to come talk.
They just want to come talk. And they want to go through the motions, right? They want to go through the motions.
And they want to say that.
But if you're really, if you're exactly, if you're really ready to see, love you. If you're really ready to see results,
say publicly that I want to train with Brandon to get a conversation here in Boca.
Yeah. I mean, I trust me. There's clients out there like that. But for me, step one is consistency with their workouts. That's all I'm saying. I tell them you have to be consistent with your workouts and dedicated to nutrition. And I make them write it down. Consistency with your workouts, dedicated with your nutrition. And no excuses. And what I tell them is you have to treat this session like it's a nail appointment. Like you ain't missing your nail appointment. You ain't missing your eyelash appointment. You ain't missing your hair appointment. And this is how I talk to them. I talk to them real, raw. And that's just always been me. I don't ever hold back. I love being raw and real. and not sugarcoat anything.
I think that's why people relate to you, because you're honest and
I appreciate that. Yeah. You just got to be real and raw. And I told him, I said, you got to act like this is a doctor's appointment. You're not missing a doctor's appointment.
I mean, if they do, I still charge them anyway. But
well, of course we still. No, I mean, it happens.
My time is just as important as their time.
Very
true. Be completely honest.
Because we care as much as they do.
Exactly. I'm like, look, man, when you're here, when you're training within this facility or with me, you're here for yourself. Right? Because I'm going to be here, I'm going to fill that spot up with anybody, but I care enough to take you on.
Yeah.
Right? But this is a mindset that you need to give yourself.
For sure.
Right? Oh, I'm a mom. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. I'm a wife. I completely get it. There's life. It does not stop. Right?
Right.
But you asked me to guide you through making you better. Right? Tell them like yourself.
That's what you invested in, right?
That's
she
it.
invested in us.
Exactly. So we got to give it to you, but we got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And I tell my clients, hey, man, you're slacking.
Yeah.
I send people away. I'm like, look, today's not your day. Go home.
And I like that we're being raw right now, but they're a walking billboard of us. I mean,
that's exactly what I
mean, I'm sorry, it's the truth. And when they're walking around like, oh, I train with Mr. Get Fit. They're like, oh, you train with Mr. Get Fit for how many months? 6 months.
Exactly. I've been here with them for 2 years.
I don't see any change in their mind. They're thinking that, and that's something that sticks in my head that I don't want. So I want to make sure that I truly change people's mind, body, and soul.
That's it, man. You're attacking all three ways, and that's why I respect that.
Yeah.
So tell me about what else, man. I mean, let's get honest. Let's get a little. How do you keep up? Where do you train? Do you train in your own gym?
Do I train in my own gym? Yeah. No. I mean, I'll be real with you. I train sometimes in my own gym, but like the walls start caving in. And I'm sure we all deal with this. Like I'm there 15-hour days sometimes. But if it's a day where I know that I have to squeeze it in because the next day is even worse with meetings and everything like that where I'm not going to be able to get a workout in, I'll do it 30-minute in between clients. 30 minutes, I'm just like, whew. All right, it's go time. Let's go. But I go to Pure Life. I'll go to Pure Life and I'll go there at night and there's nobody there.
It's competition, according to some people. Like, how can you go somewhere else?
Right. And I'm blessed to have Bill Dorton and the management over there that don't see me as that. So
that's what I'm saying. They see you as a client, which is great.
They see me as, I don't mind. I just need somewhere to go and lose myself, and have different walls, and that's the big thing, like you said, like how do you keep up, how do you always have this energy, because I go to places where I can just be free.
That's what I want.
And I can get away, so
sometimes I just put on my headphones and that means leave me alone.
Yeah, but I'll be real, the majority of my workouts are only 30 minutes, and that's why we do downstairs 30 minutes. It's
so that's where I was going to
technically 35.
Talk to me about your philosophy at Get Fit.
Yeah.
What kind of training it is, because I want people to know and understand that it's a 30-minute class, but you cover everything you need to cover.
Everything. Yeah.
The programming,
the programming is man, it's everything I've learned from Barry's Boot Camp to Orange Theory to what is it? CrossFit. That's what I'm gonna say. CrossFit to everything. I'm just I wanted to learn so much, and I flew to New York, and I took all the classes up there, and I took all the classes in LA, and learned from my mentors, and I put together a program where people can get it done, the hardest workout of your life, but also beneficial, where you're feeling the right muscle groups, where it's not rushed. See, a lot of these boutique style gyms, you're feeling rushed through your workouts, and you're not truly getting, a leg workout because you're being so rushed and you're not putting the right weight on. So for us, we isolate it where it's Monday, buns, all legs and abs. Wednesday, guns, arms and abs. Friday is buns and guns, so upper and lower. And what we do is buns and guns, baby. So what we do is we do 8 minute. So we'll do 8 minute stations where people can actually have time to change their weights and add the weight. So 1 month will be 80% of their max, 90% of their max at 8 reps. Okay. And 1 month will be 20 reps at around 50 to 60% of their max. Okay. So and that's how we rotate. But the great part about Get Fit, like we talked about, is we also have specialty classes, and that's what sets us apart from everybody else.
No, that's completely.
The specialty classes are weight listed. Every specialty class, an ab blast class with Bianca, it's weight listed. The booty fit class with me, it's weight listed. We have a fight club class every Tuesday, Thursday, where we incorporate we have aqua bags, water bags, where we incorporate boxing mixed with our state-of-the-art cardio machines, the runners, the Versa climbers, and the skiers, where your body's the machine, you're moving those machines, not it moving you.
Right.
So we're hitting everything, man. You ain't gonna come to Get Fit and not be able to hit any body part.
Nah, trust me.
Yep. But it is quick and easy. It's in and out. So it's at the most 35 minutes, and then
perfect
the fight
for moms, perfect for CEOs, perfect for
right after
people to go.
Yep. Right after they drop their kids off. Before they do whatever they do, they come straight to here, 35-minute workout, they're out. Because the 5 minutes is with the cool down, the mindset talk, and the warm-up. Right. But what we do is we cram an hour's worth of work that people do at LA Fitness for 2 hours. So we put it in a half hour.
It's just fantastic.
Yeah, so.
Okay, I dig it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
What about family? What's the vision? What's the next 5-year plan in your personal? Let's not talk weird to say.
Personal, man. It's the first time I got this question on any podcast. He's going deep.
Let's get real, man. And people want to know who you are, right?
Yeah. No, I love that.
Academy is a huge success.
Yeah.
We know all that, but
and they got to come try it. They'll love it. All they got to do is say about Get Fit, just come try it, man. Once you come try it, you'll see what I'm talking about. World, the experience. Right?
It's insane.
For me, my personal life, I want to write. Right now, I started writing my book. I want to write a book, 10 steps to success from Mr. Get Fit. Okay. So right now I just started writing that, and I want to do motivational speaking across the country. Mm-hmm. So maybe some TED Talks, but I definitely want to get involved in, spreading my word and, changing people's lives. That's it. And just changing people's mindsets, because your mindset, you can control anything. You can. You just gotta go to a place where it's just you to get your mind right. You gotta lay down and you gotta just lose yourself. You gotta go numb.
So do you meditate, or do you do anything like that yet?
I wouldn't call it meditation. I mean, people call it meditation, but
what's your version?
For me, my version is 5 minutes. That's all you need. 5 minutes is just laying down with soft music and just talk to yourself and just remind yourself. And then at the last minute, you just go numb. And that's the feeling you gotta learn. Whenever your body tries to take over, your mind tries to take over, where it tries to take you to bad places and second guess who you are, you know who you are. And that's what I tell myself. With anything bad that happens, I'll lay down, I'll just be like this, you know who you are. And you can't be stopped. And it's about talking to yourself, and call it weird or not, but that's what I do, man. I lay down and I'll just talk to myself, and I'll talk about how I want my kids not to worry about a goddamn thing. I don't want them to worry about anything. And we're all driven for motivation, but I'm also money driven as well, because I know money is what we need to
it opens opportunities.
Yeah.
It's plain and simple.
Yeah, true.
But let's talk about who do you follow in, mentorship or more like inspirational, so you're going to you want to get into this big stage of speaking publicly.
I'll be real, everybody. I mean, I'm talking like Tony Robbins, I'm talking...
Is that what you listen to? Is that how you read? I mean,
yeah. I don't read. I'm not a reading guy. I'm more of a video guy. I don't have. You know me. I cannot sit still for that long, dude. I'm a wild man.
Well, talk to me. What do you listen to?
So I to be honest with you, I don't even know half the names that are in these videos. I just go to YouTube and I'll type in motivational video, and it's just clips of Les Miles, clips of I mean, it's just all clips of everybody, and it'll just put it in one big video, and that's what I listen to every morning. So I listen to a video. You guys gotta check this out. It's called Unbroken. Unbroken is what I've been listening to since 16 years old. It's changed my life. It's Unbroken, motivational video on YouTube, and that's the video. That's the video I listen to every day. Like if I wake up and I'm like, or if I'm having a day and I need to be reminded of something, I'll just listen to that video. It's just one video of just every single entrepreneur, motivational speaker, all like compiled into one.
Check out Born to Impact by Joe Marion.
Okay.
Fire.
Yeah.
That guy's fire.
All right, done.
So let's keep it going, man. What else? Tell me. There's a lot, man.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah. What else is?
Get deep, dude.
You know, I wanna. You know, for me, man, I just it's go time, man. It's go time. I'm 33 years old, and you know, my mission is to be sitting pretty by 43. So I'm still young, but I got a good 10 years of just going hard. I mean, I'm talking traveling across the country, whatever I got to do to make sure I get Fit Academy in every big city. I want to buy a house. You know, yeah. I got to get there, man. I'm 33. It's about that time. But you know, for me, I'm dialed in on my craft and.
You mastered your craft. You're mastering your craft. It's getting better.
Yep. And just keep growing. That's it.
So let's talk about fear.
Fear.
Don't say there isn't fear, because every man has fear.
Every man has fear.
How you deal with it is different.
Right.
So let's talk about what is your fear and how you live with that, or how do you accept it and walk through it.
What is my fear?
Don't be scared, man.
I'm not scared. Yeah, nah. I just, for me, it's quick. It's quick. It is failure. It's like, oh my God, is this gonna work? But then I'm quick. Fear. But I'm quick. I'm like, nah. And I'm like, it's crazy to think. You know, I'm a very, as selfish as it sounds, I'm selfish. I'll be real. I'm selfish. In order to be successful in life, you have to be selfish at points in your life. I love giving back, but I am selfish in the way where I don't fear anything. I just, what's the next thing? Oh, there's an obstacle. Something just happened. Oh no, I'm not gonna freak out. Like I'm gonna be like, all right, what's the solution? For every problem, there's a solution.
Pivot.
So for me, you know, the only thing of failure is just taking a chance. You know, it's all about chances.
So you're talking about failure. Well, what is the failure? Let's get deep into this, man. Because I think you're just scratching it, but we're here, so let's just talk about it. What is failure look like that actually makes you hesitate about it?
Makes me hesitate is just, you know, proving not just myself that I can be successful, but proving it to everybody else. Because there's always those haters. There's always people out there that
haters drive me.
Yeah, of course they drive me, but like they're always gonna be in the back of your head a little bit because you got to keep taking chances, and you don't want to fail. I don't want to fail the people that love me. The people that love me, because I want to take care of my family, and that's my mission. I don't want to fail my mom.
How can you call yourself selfish if that's your drive?
No, yeah, true. But I mean, I was just, you're right. I'm not selfish, but I'm selfish at times. That's what I meant to say. I'm selfish at times.
We're all a little.
In order to be successful, I gotta be selfish. I have to make sacrifices.
Focused. I think that's what you're looking at. Focus.
Yeah.
But so
it's really fear of you know, failing my mom Dukes, and you know who. You know, I got a tough Spanish mom, bro. She's always,
I get it, but
she's always questioning me my decisions.
So why aren't you a doctor?
Why aren't you a doctor? You know?
Well, no. Let's just flip it. Let's say you do fail. Let's say you do fail. Let's say Get Fit Academy goes through a rough spot and it fails.
Yeah.
Do you think your mom's not going to be proud of you because of that? Because you did everything you could and you made Get Fit. What happened? Maybe it just didn't work. Maybe there's a recession. You know, you don't know. You don't think your mom's going to be proud of you because of that? Of course she is, man.
Yeah.
She's going to love you, and she's going to back you on your next play because, dude, one failure isn't going to stop you, a man like you. Never.
No.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah. I've failed. So we failed, but after the failure, it leads to something greater.
It's growth. That's always been, failure leads to growth every single time.
That's been my life
So
forever.
if you're not failing, you're not really growing. If you're not stepping into fear, you're not willing to grow or evolve, right?
That's the truth.
I'm always saying keep moving forward no matter what, right? So you fall, you get up, right? Yeah. So the fear that you're living through, right, you're describing is what happens if it doesn't, so what?
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that you're one of the greatest trainers here in South Florida doesn't stop because your business failed. You're still going to be that great trainer, or coach, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Your vision has nothing to do with being a trainer, if you think about it, because you want to change people's lives through speaking.
Yeah, that too.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. It's just another platform.
it's just another platform, dude, of. And then you call yourself selfish when you're not really, because your vision is to help as many people as you can through speaking.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I feel you. Yeah.
I need you to see this because I've seen it since I've met you.
Yeah.
Right? That, dude, you came in, you were the guy from PA that no one knew.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You're like, oh, yeah. Somebody introduced us, like, hey, there's a new dumbbells guy. I was like, hey, cool, what's up?
Yeah.
And I was basking. I was like, dude, how does this guy keep this energy up? It's insane.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And then we kind of like, we both started evolving into our own types. Like, yeah, you became the main guy, Slash became the thing, Outfit / FTX grew into something huge. And we've all been growing parallel to each other. And then, our lives like crossed, but we kept on going. Right? And how many times have we gambled to be here?
Yeah.
Right? Because, dude, anything could happen at any point in time.
Right.
And we would have not we could have stayed in comfort, but we didn't. Mm-hmm. Because it's not within your attitude. It's not within my attitude to. I might hesitate.
I don't mean to say never, but I've never failed my 5-year plan. I said in 5 years when I started my own LLC, I'm moving to South Florida. I always loved South Florida. This is my home because I was visiting my aunt in Miami. I always wanted to go to Miami, and then I moved here, and I was like, you can't catch me in Miami. But it's all right. I'll never move down there. But I mean, like, when I had my 5-year plan, I moved to Miami, I moved to South Florida, that's what I got, and then when I moved here, I said in 5 years I'm gonna own my gym, and exactly in 5 years I get Fit Academy, and then I have my other 5-year plan that I already set in place that I'm already working on right now. So it's all about confidence and believing in yourself, and just going.
I don't want to.
Looking forward.
I never want to hear fear out of you again because it's not fear.
No, you're right. I don't fear, but there's just those littles that I just gone in 2 seconds. But I agree.
Mindset. All right.
Yeah, it's mindset.
Good.
Yeah, baby.
All right, so if people want to follow you on Instagram.
Yeah, follow me, Mr. _ Get Fit, man.
Yeah.
That's the guy. I've been Get Fit, and then Get Fit Global, then Get Fit Apparel, and now Get Fit Academy. I mean,
all the Get Fit.
I've had Get Fit since day one.
He has all the Get Fit.
16, yeah. So, and then also follow at Get Fit Academy Boca. To check out our gym and check out all the specials we have running and all the style classes we have. That's where you can find us. GetFitAcademyBoca.com as well. That's our website. And yeah, man, just
Facebook.
Stay tuned, man. Facebook.
Big things, man.
Brennan, Get Fit Academy on Facebook as well. Just stay tuned, and I can't wait till I come back on this show in another 3 years,
and
2 years.
Like, hey, man, remember
1
this?
year. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I can't wait, man.
Dude, I'm
so good to be
happy.
here.
Dude, it was a pleasure to have you, man. I love you, man, and I only wish.
And I'm blessed. Yeah, I'm blessed that you gave me the opportunity to, come in and
now we're join the FTX. Man, this is beautiful.
Yeah, man.
We're taking over. So
it takes good people to help you in life to be successciul. So I appreciate
Surround
that.
yourself by good people. We'll be better.
That's it, man.
All right, and I love you, man.
Love you. Yes, sir. Let's go, baby.